Lions took care of business. After getting shredded on the ground last week by the Carolina Panthers, the Lions destroyed the Bears 41-10. It was kind of close early, and we were saying during the break, if the Bears didn't have Justin Fields, they quite possibly would be winless right now. They're 3-13 with one of the best, most dynamic quarterbacks in football on their roster, and they have a great obligation in the offseason to upgrade that roster around him. But the Lions were dominant. The Lions have turned it around. And, every year you get a couple of these teams that find the gas pedal late, and some get in and some don't. And the Lions could be very dangerous in the postseason, but between them and the Packers, one of them will not get in, and there's a chance that neither will get in if the Seahawks win and then the Lions go to Green Bay and pull off a victory. It's Seattle, the weakest of those three teams right now, frankly, that could end up getting in if the Lions do pull off the upset and if the Seahawks beat the Rams at home.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens there. But if you're the Lions, I kind of feel like no matter what happens, after you started the season the way you did, 1-6, to go and to play the way that they have through the stretch. I mean, the only bad game that they've had really in the last however many weeks was when they went down to Charlotte and got blasted by the Panthers. And frankly, that was kind of a surprise to me, just the way that they played, because they've been so darn competitive in each one of these games. I mean, like we said about the Giants a few segments ago, whenever it was, good teams keep the losing teams losing. That's what the Lions were able to do yesterday. They really just absolutely blasted the Chicago Bears. That's a division rival. That's not necessarily easy to do, even as bad as the Bears have been. So you feel good about yourself. I feel like if you're the Detroit Lions, you get some upgrades on defense. You keep building that thing in the way that you've been doing it. And there's really good reason for optimism for 2023, regardless of what happens in this last week of the season, I think.
Yeah, I agree with you completely. And that's why, even if that's the primetime game and the Seahawks beat the Rams, as they will be expected to do, the Lions will still go out there with that. I mean, look, hey, guys, we're playing in primetime in the last week of the season. Let's go out there and let's stick it. This is our playoff game. This is our Super Bowl. This is our closing statement for what was a memorable year. Let's go out there and let's get it done. And if you can't motivate players under those circumstances to go out there and leave everything they have on the field as if it is the last time they were playing football, you got no business being a coach in the NFL. And Campbell, I think, will be able to motivate his guys appropriately. So I have a feeling that's the game we're going to have, and it should be a fun game to watch if that's the case. So the Lions do what they have to do. They get the win. Jamal Williams, 144 rushing yards and a touchdown. Jared Goff still looking the part as the guy who isn't going to be gone after they get out from under his contract. They stick with Jared Goff most likely moving forward, and next year could be a very big year for the Lions. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.